Had two very action-packed races so far today. It's the final one of the day. We saw Dubs get a really good start in the second race and he lines up on pole in the Jaguar. So let's see what he can do from there. Coops, who had a spin out on the start line last time around, starts in second. He really has been the class of the field in terms of pace, but yet to take a victory. 2 second places though, fantastic recovery in the second race. It's all to play for. Andy the Torpedo in third. Martin's got a lot of work to do from fourth, having 2 last place finishes. And here we go, Mark and Dugan at the back, Oz in fifth. Great start from Coops. Dubs does not get away so well this time, and I think he's got away similarly to the rest of the field. Coops just gets an absolute belter, takes the lead. Great stuff from Coops. Let's hope he does not throw it away this time, because race 1 should have been his and wasn't. After throwing it away, looks like people have needed a little bit of racing cohesion this time and get through the corners as Dubs. I don't know if it's a mistake from Dubs, he drops back to 5th, but can't see too much in the way of contact happening, which is good to see. These cars obviously not reacting well to contact, being so high performance, so high power. So it is Coops out in the lead. It is only in second, Mark in third. It's 3 Nissans once more. Then we have Mercedes, and I'm afraid the Jaguar has dropped to last place, so there'll be no victory, I think, for Jaguar today. And actually a very, very tall order indeed for Mercedes to get a race win. Maybe even a podium is going to be too difficult, but it is Oz Phillips flying Mercedes flag at the moment in 4th place. Martin's having a better race in 5th, but it's a very close battle. He's got dudes around him, he's got and Dubs also just behind. So we're in last place in the Jaguar on board. So we head down towards turn 1 and it's looking racy just up ahead between Dudes and Martin. Martin makes a move on Dudes, great stuff, but Martin goes deep, Dudes is through, Martin drops another place to Dubs. Dubs has a look for 5th place, but just hanging on to 6th place. Was a little contact, not sure there was. Flames coming out the side of that black and gold Mercedes. And up front, Coops is holding his own ahead of Andy. Mark is in 3rd place at the moment, Oz in 4th. But the battle is definitely on here. Dudes and Dubs, and it will quietens down just for a minute, apart from the engines in these cars, which are phenomenal. I've just remembered, gosh, if you're watching, we've had an anonymous submission for Josh's mum joke of the day. In fact, I think I've had several. Let's have a look. So, allegedly, from an anonymous tip-off, Josh's mum is so fat, every time I go down on her, there's an echo. Neither confirm or deny that one. As we go back to the racing, and it's getting feisty for 2nd place between Mark and Andy. Mark is catching up, and Andy makes a mistake, so is Mark going to go through? Yes he does. Mark's up to 2nd place, Dudes in 5th, Dubs in 6th, and they are still fighting over this 5th place. Oz in 4th, Dudes in 5th, Dubs in 6th. Battle on, but there's no move happening at the moment. It's just ever so close between these 3, and Oz makes a mistake, unfortunately all on his own this time. He's had bad luck in the other 2 races for sure, but that was his own doing that time, I think. And so Dudes gets promoted to 4th, Dubs is in 5th in the Jag. These two fantastic looking cars, the black and gold Merc and the purple and white Jag. And it's quite interesting to see this. Dubs has managed 4th place in the Jag in the first 2 races. Is he going to get a 3rd, 4th place on the trot? A triplet, if you like. Martin's still struggling, unfortunately. Mercedes, I think he's down in 6th, and he's also got past Oz after that long gravel excursion from Oz. But it is Coops well out in the lead. Not quite as dominant as Mark was in race 2 so far, but there's still time to go. We're about halfway through. And I don't think I've got much else to say here. So let's see if we've got any more anonymous messages. Josh's mum is so fat. When she went to M&S... No, this has not been written out very well. This is poor English. Poor English from the submitter. Might give you a clue, he's not English. Yeah, all the rest of these have got very poor English. Let's try this one. Josh's mum is so dumb, she studied for a COVID test and still failed. But the anonymous submission has written studied, not studied, so watch out for that one next time. Coops is into the pits. The race leader's come in. He must have got a jump start. That must explain why he got such a cracking start. And Mark, all of a sudden, is on for the triple today. And he comes up to 2nd place. It's all happening. And his Duke's going to get that position as well. I think Duke's might move up to 3rd. Oh, Coops, you've lost out such an awful lot there, haven't you? Duke's up to 3rd. Is Dubs going to do it as well? Dubs gets up to 4th. Oh, Coops. That is wrong. So, that explains how Coops got down to turn 1, but so much quicker than anybody else. He also left the line quite a bit quicker than anybody else. Martin is 6th, Oz is 7th. But it is this man who's going to do the triple today, I think, at this rate. And well deserved. Just not done anything silly at all. Driven really well, really fast. And nobody can begrudge a man of that. Andy, 2nd place, isn't likely to challenge. Almost 4 seconds down with 2 and a bit laps to go. Dukes could be on for a 3rd place here in Mercedes, which would be fantastic. Coops has got up and past Dubs already though, and he's already all over the backside of Coops' car, so that's going to be hard work for Coops, I think. And he dutifully lets him through. I think it was actually a small mistake on the brakes, but Coops has just flown straight back past. I think it's unlikely he'll get 2nd with 2 laps to go, but never say never. Seeing the speed that man's got, and it'd be interesting to see if he ends up 2nd place for all 3 races. Mark obviously looking likely to win all 3. Oz and Martin getting close on track again. For 6th place. Oh, massive oversteer from Martin's Mercedes. Oz looked like he slid through there as well. Coops is in the gravel. Coops is not going to catch Andy now. That was a bit of a mistake, quite a bit of a mistake, because Douglas is now right on the case again. And Douglas will take the podium if he can. But at the moment, it is the triple Nissan, just in a different order to what we had in the first race. Oz and apart, fighting over last and penultimate place. There's not going to be much to pick between these guys due to the fact the cars are the same, so who's going to get a better exit? That looked initially quite good from Oz, but then just dropped it a little bit. Those cars so difficult to handle. Can he get a better run through here? I think Mark just about got the legs on him through those last couple of corners on this occasion. But here comes the slipstream. Oz clearly setting his car up with a lot more straight line speed. I don't think that's just slipstream, at least. That looked like a little bit more than that. Whoa, runs very wide, gathers it back together. But it's Marky who is going to take 3 out of 3, and he's lapping so many seconds quicker than the opposition, bar Coops. It's going to be very difficult to stop him. Well, I say that, it's going to be impossible to stop him, because here he comes, penultimate corner. Just have a quick look back, because Dukes and Coops are close again, so Coops struggling in the final stages of this race. Mark comes up over the line, wins 3 out of 3 in the TNR Group C Championship. Excellent job by Mark, really good start to this season. And he looks like he may well come through. He does, he comes through the second place, so great stuff from Andy. He's had a third and a second today. Coops is going to round off with 3 podiums today, but ultimately no match for Mark. Too many mistakes from Coops. Speed-wise though, not a problem. And Dukes is going to be 4th place. Now Coops looks like he's got a track limits penalty. We'll have to confirm on the race results whether Dukes moves up. Dubs will be 5th. Oz has managed to get past Martin, and as they come around the final bend, unfortunately Martin is going to be the butt of the field all 3 times today. And I'll just confirm that race result, because I think Coops is in danger here. But he does not quite lose out. It's very close, but he does not lose out. So there is your race result, and that is it for this Thursday night racing.